Hi, welcome everybody. I'm here today with Rose, the owner of the Jetty House in Southport, one of Tasmania's most iconic coastal properties, situated only less than 100 metres from the beach. How are you today, Rose?
Oh, great. A little nervous, but great.
Tell us a little bit about the history of the Jetty House. It's an amazing property that has had a lot of history over the years and is very iconic as its size and quality of the build for the era.
Well, it's kind of amazing to be only the fourth owner in 144 years.
Yep.
The guy who built it was a guy called Joseph Graves, who I'm really a fan of. He called the house Jarrah, which is the local Aboriginal name for the Tassie Devil.
Okay.
When he grew older, he sold it to another family called the Hayes,
Yes.
which are strongly related to the Jeeves and all people throughout the valley.
And you've obviously made a lot of improvements to the house from the condition that it was in when you purchased it at auction.
A lot of things, it was just taking it back.
Yeah.
You know, because we got mostly good surprises.
Yes.
You know, like when we stripped off paint, we found it was Huon pine or King Billy, just huge wide floorboards when we pulled up the shag pile carpet. Yep. So a lot of stuff we've done is just to expose what was here rather than to do a renovation as such.
And it's really well kept. It is like walking into the 1800s with the house. There's not many examples that have still got so many features that could be going back in time to just how it was built in so many sections of the house.
Well, that's what I really love about it, for sure. I suppose the really big thing we've done is the garden, because I said something to the Hayes about the garden and they said, oh, we weren't gardeners, we were traders or something.
Yeah, okay.
So they weren't into gardens so much, although the big old trees obviously were here. This big old rhododendron was here before.
Yep. And look, you've obviously got the other sections of the property with the studio and the woofers accommodation and a lot of, speaking of the gardens, you've got some great veggie patches and polytunnels and things.
And the chook house.
So really well set up for, I guess, living off the property as well a lot of the time, and a bit of a unique heating system as well. So tell us a little bit about the heating system, which is something that's a bit unusual in residential property. So.
I always liked radiators, so we got a whole lot of old radiators when they pulled them out of the Hobart Hospital.
Yes.
And we had them put in around the house, and we used to have a wood-fired boiler.
Yes.
But Carl got a bit tired of chopping the wood.
Yes.
And so now we've got an oil-fired burner. So we use waste engine oil. Yep. Which then circulates through the two houses.
And probably the other main thing to talk about is this amazing location, really. I mean,
the beach just across the road. Every morning I go for a swim.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you love about Southport itself, I guess, as a community, as a place to swim and fish, and what other things have you enjoyed?
Well, a big thing has been the community down here. We have pizza nights up at the community centre every full moon, which is anybody can come. We've had regattas on the lawn here.
Yeah, wow.
And kids making boats out of cardboard, and it's been a great place to live.
Oh, well, thanks, Rose, for all of that history on the property. It's certainly an amazing home. There's not much like it, and hopefully we can find the next caring owner who can be the fifth owner of the Jetty House. Please take the time to interact with the 3D tour and look at all of the information that we've got on the website, and contact us at any time for a private inspection of this amazing property and see all of the beautiful things that Rose has done over the last few years.